Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. Hope you're doing good, hope you're doing well. We've just had earlier today, the draw for the group phase of the this season's UEFA Europa Conference League, where of course West Ham United will be competing after we saw off Viborg 6-1 on aggregate. Obviously I vlogged the first leg on this channel. Second leg took place yesterday in Denmark. Viborg 0, West Ham 3. Said Benrahma with a goal and a start. A fantastic team goal in the end. The goal kick from Areola. Skamaka with the flick on, the head on. Corner into the path of Said Benrahma and a brilliant finish. So for the second season in a row, we're in the group stages of a European competition, which is fantastic for the club. It presents a fantastic opportunity to win a trophy this season for West Ham. It also presents a route into the UEFA Europa League next season, should we win this competition, with the final taking place in Prague later next year. So we were in pot 1 for this group, and I actually think, right, I'm not being funny, this group is a lot tougher than I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get 3 easy teams that were just literally irrelevant. We've actually got some European pedigree in this group. It's actually almost the same, if not tougher, than our Europa League group last season, and for that we were in pot 3. This time we're in pot 1, and I actually think, considering what some of the other pot 1 teams were given in this group stage draw, it's not going to be straightforward. Now I am happy in terms of we don't have to travel any ridiculous distances. We don't have to go to places like Armenia or places like Azerbaijan or places like where they're a country that I don't recognise, you know? So we don't have to go to those places. We're going to Belgium, Romania, and we're going to Denmark. So West Ham in pot 1. We've been drawn in Group B alongside FCSB from Romania, which I think used to be known as Stu Bucharest, who of course have been in European competition many times. So a trip to Bucharest. We've got Anderlecht, which is obviously not too far from East London. Anderlecht, again, once upon a time used to win the Belgian League all the time. This has been the Champions League all the time. Massive European pedigree with Anderlecht. They're from Belgium, and of course they were managed by Vincent Kompany last season. And another team from Denmark, our second Danish opponent already this season, in Silkeborg of Denmark, who I don't really know anything about, but if we just beat Viborg home and away 6-1 altogether, I don't think we should be really worried about the Silkeborg game, home or away. I'm more worried about the Bucharest game and the Anderlecht games. Now, Anderlecht may not be as big as they used to be, with the likes of Sofian and Hani getting goals and assists for fun, but they're still a big name on paper. It's a good short journey. It's like last season when we only had to go to Genk, but they have got Fabio Silva up front, who's on loan from Wolves, and Fabio Silva is looking to prove a point. He started very well for Anderlecht this season up top. He will cause some problems to our defence. So Anderlecht away could be a problem. Anderlecht at home we should beat. And Bucharest away will be a very hostile atmosphere. They'll make it known with their fans, their supporters. That whole sort of Eastern European area and the Balkan area. Very good footballing atmospheres, very passionate fans with flares and fireworks. A little bit like the Algerians actually. So, and of course they do currently have an Algerian defender in their ranks in the form of Rashid Bouhenna, who's currently a centre-back for Bucharest, although I don't know if he'll be there come the end of the transfer window. But overall, in these sorts of groups, right, we should be looking to win every home game. That's 9 points. And a couple of draws on the road, that's 10, 11 points. That should be enough to see us through. The problem is we have to try and come first, because then we avoid the last 32 playoff round against a Europa League dropout early next year. If we win the group, we go straight forward to the last 16, which is what we did last season in the Europa League. But you know, we should realistically be getting through this, considering we just smashed the likes of Lyon and Sevilla. We should be okay. Now, what I will say is, in terms of the other groups, there are some other Algerian footballers involved. You've got Villarreal with Issa Mandi, and they should have a great chance of going through. And I think Mandi will get a lot of playing time in this competition, because he tends to be benched in La Liga, and in the Champions League he was benched quite a few times. So hopefully in this competition we'll see a few starts from Mandi. OGC Nice, of course, with literally half the squad seems to be Algerian. They've got to go to Cologne, which won't be an easy game. But again, Nice should feel, even though from pot 3, they should have more than enough to get through that group, although they probably were expecting a kinder trip than what they were given. And then of course you've got Tuba with Başakşehir in Istanbul. A nice tie against Fiorentina. That'll be a fantastic experience should Tuba start in that game. So that's the outlook of the UEFA Europa Conference League draw. You know, we might discover some Algerians we don't know about as well, at sort of some other clubs we haven't really heard of, like Behenna in Bucharest, for example. So, but realistically, we should breeze through this group stage, and I'm just happy that the travel is good, because we're going to have to be playing Thursday, Sunday. We're going to literally be playing league games on a Sunday for the whole season. And of course, Side Ben Rahma guaranteed more game time, because that's another 6 European fixtures for West Ham. So expect Ben Rahma to be continuing his fine start to the season, but need to start Cornet in these games, need to start Scamacca in these games. So let me know if you've got any other clubs that you support in the UEFA Europa Conference League. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.